Separate quest line. Okay. Uh-oh. Is he gonna be dead? No, good. Wait.
There's nothing here. The killer saw us coming. Now the trail is cold, and we're going to have to report our failure to Count Fenring. You've been an adequate assistant.
Bro.
I'll put it all in my report. You can leave now and report back to whoever.
Is he dead behind the desk? He's totally dead behind the desk, isn't he? Oh, shit. Bro.
Stop! In spite of everything, the Master still wants you alive. To fulfill your mission. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. I still recognize you.
Drink.
Even with this face. Even with this flesh. You move like you always did. Smile like you always did. Don't follow me. I have a mission of my own.
And if you get in my way, I'll put you down. We can always grow you again, after all.
Shit. Dang. Well, turns out I'm the worst possible person they could have picked for this job. The one person that could be controlled by the enemy with all that fun stuff. Whoops. Okay, well. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah. Actual plot, I didn't expect that. Dude, there's a damn decent main story in this game. Yep, it's well voice acted, well written. It's actually got some really interesting twists and turns. If you like the Dune universe, I would almost argue it's worth playing just for the story. Like, to play it like a single player RPG, almost. Because yeah, it's really good. It's solid. Let me go see what this quest is real quick. Head to the Arakeen Palace now? Okay, great. Hey, Wayne Chili, thank you, bud. Thank you.
Next.
I have a question regarding a delayed shipment to a medical clinic.
Ah, yes. Nylia Shafat, the Suk doctor. I'm afraid she was flagged for a special screening due to security concerns. You'll need a T-797 permit.
Wait, barely where is that? Other end of town.
Let's just say the vendors weren't exactly reputable. There are suspicions of criminal activity, or worse, Harkonnen involvement. We need to be sure.
Perhaps you should run my credentials before trying to drown me in bureaucracy.
I'll humor you if I must, but... Oh, I'm so sorry. Here is that shipment. Please accept it, and my apologies for wasting your time.
Okay, cool. All right, so now we're going to go to the palace, which is here. Is this the palace? Oh, wait a second. I haven't been able to zone in there, I don't think. That used to be an exit to the zone. Yeah, thank God. They removed taxes, dude. They removed taxes. So here's what they've done. The taxes were a mistake from the beginning. Caused a lot of pain and discomfort to the player base. So Funcom has not only ripped them out, but now if you come back, they give you like a whole big like base reconstruction kit that you can do. And most importantly, this is the most important thing. You can now blueprint your base, like the whole thing. So if you do want to move it or something, you can actually, I think it's like once a week, you can blueprint and move your base. So yeah, dude, I mean, the tax thing was such a huge issue at the beginning. I'm very glad they made that decision because taxes should have never been in this game. That was a vestigial mechanic from a different game, a different type of game, not this. So I'm really glad they made that decision. Unraised Juggler says, I wish they would have turned off the power drain when offline. So I think their answer to that was the base blueprinting. So if you know you're going to take a long break, just blueprint your entire base. And then whenever you come back, you can kind of just put it back down. Yep. I haven't done the base blueprinting yet, but I've heard it's pretty intuitive. How'd the taxing work before? You essentially had to run to the every, I think, week or so. You could prepay, I think, but you'd have to basically run here and pay your taxes, essentially. And if you didn't, then you'd lose your plot. It would go public, which was, again, for a game like this. See, here's the thing. Well, hold on, I want to hear this.
Master Hawat says you've earned a reputation for results, Agent. That's good. We need soldiers who answer Harkonnen cruelty with Atreides' resolve.
So, real quick, is there even a button to snap to? Oh, there's even a button to snap to original place? Oh, excellent, excellent. But yeah, so, oh wait, now you don't even need a blueprint for your base. You just back it up and place it right back down where it was. It picks up everything in every box except for vehicles parked inside. Nice, man. Okay, that's pretty smooth. Wow, all right, nice. It is an actual full backup, not a blueprint, says Crunch Undies. Yeah, cool. Honored to serve, my Duke.
You've done all we could ask. Because of your work, the bad spice epidemic has been contained, although its cause remains elusive. The city breathes easier tonight, and that is no small gift.
All in a day's work, my Duke.
A day's work indeed. Yet one day's deeds can shape the fate of many.
I am yours to command, sire.
Very good, Agent. Your experience navigating the Badlands and back alleys is required. While the open fighting cools, the real war shifts to politics. The Landsraad is its own battlefield.
How may we gain ground there?
Through trust, Agent, and through influence. A stronger force in conflict than any sword, cannon, or warship. The
Sounds
great
like Matt
houses
Mercer
move their
almost.
envoys across Arrakis like pieces on a board. Every smile hides a calculation. You must go amongst them, gain their trust where you can. Trust begets influence, and influence wins allies.
And allies win wars, sire.
Indeed. I can see that Master Hawat did well in choosing you. Your mission is to seek out these envoys and give them aid. Provide service that goes beyond our banner. And doors will open. Doors will open and missions of greater consequence will follow.
Okay. Cool. Report to your handler. Crispin Freeman? I feel like it's a little
Report your
higher
impressions of
timber
the
than
Duke.
him. But maybe
I
not.
trust you analyzed more than you merely observed.
Crispin Freeman is Kaido from Judgment, right? Yeah. Just Biz says, it seems to me that over the last 5 years, it's a negative to play games on release. It seems you have a much better experience waiting until they're out a year or more, but then you lose the excitement of anticipating a new release. Yeah, I mean, that's, especially with live service games. I mean, live service games are essentially unfinished games in a lot of ways, if you think about it. Oh, it is Crispin Freeman. Oh, cool, nice. But yeah, live service is we're gonna give you more content as time goes on and not as much content up front. So if you wait for live service games, a lot of times they will pile up, kind of like this one has, like a lot of decent, damn good content. Like if you started Dune right now and did all of the storylines up until you're caught up, that's a lot of gameplay. So that's a far more gameplay than we got on release. So yeah, I mean, there's value in that if you can wait. But then the downside is a lot of times, like Funcom is good about live service games. They tend to stick with them regardless of the outcome, and they tend to eventually make them, pretty damn decent. But a lot of live service games don't follow that track. So if you don't play them at the beginning, they may not be there later to play. And that is unfortunate. So, yeah. Messiah says, I think I'm about 700 hours right now in Dune. I know a lot of people, there's a couple people on our server that are like 1,000 plus at this point. I see why people follow him. Their strength in his conviction.
Conviction is a rare currency in the Imperium, rarer still when paired with competence. Those who follow him do so not from fear, but from trust. That is the foundation of true power. Remember that, should you ever lead others yourself. What did the Duke command of you?
Duke Atreides has tasked me with building alliances among the houses of the Landsraad.
As I expected. The Duke sees value in your mobility and in your anonymity. You can operate where our banners cannot. A diplomatic envoy without the burden of name or title.
How long does Cohh have in the game? Oh man. I don't know. Let's see. Do we have a let's see, let me look at the playlist command. Oh my god, everyone's typing so fast in chat I could not even see what the Oh, it doesn't have the total. I mean, we played the base game like when it came out, like the Haga Basin area, 70 plus hours, I want to say, and then we kept returning to it. So I'm probably at least over 100 at this point, if not more. But you gotta have to look. In fact, actually, real quick, just out of curiosity, let me see what Steam says. 190 hours. Oh, okay. So, so I have almost 200 hours in the game, it turns out. But probably a solid 30 of that is just building my base. Yeah, I had a really good time doing base building and doing the Haga Basin part of this game is phenomenal. I kid you not. The Haga Basin part of this game could be a standalone game. Like, no PvP, no deep desert. Like, the game could have ended at Haga Basin, and honestly, in some ways, I think it might have been better for the game if they had just, like, not had the deep desert on release. Because that caused so much confusion, and players didn't really understand what they were getting from the game and what they were doing. Like, it was just a whole-ass thing. But, yeah, the Haga Basin part of this game is actually great. It's one of the better, if you like Dune especially, it's one of the better survival sandbox experiences. Like, dude, getting your first ornithopter feels good, especially since they make you work for it. So you're like having to play a lot of the game without it, and then you get it and you're just like, I feel like I'm cheating. Like, it's so great. But yeah, so there's some really good parts to the beginning climb that I think is really enjoyable. I understand.
Landsraad intrigue is not the battlefield our beloved Duke prefers, but he understands its necessity.
How's the deep desert now?
I will prepare you to engage
yet.
with the great houses on terms that benefit ours.
How will you do that? Cat Weasel, can you expand on that a little bit? Cat Weasel says, I am a solo player and I love the deep desert. Can you give us some examples of like what your deep desert play is like? I'm kind of curious. Because I know what it was like back in the day, and it wasn't very engaging back in the day. So I'm curious what they've changed. It's been a long time since I've been to the deep desert. So how will you do that?
Directly. We will connect you to a mnemonic flutter system, a Mentat-derived training apparatus.
Oh.
It imprints covert operational knowledge straight into the neural lattice.
A mnemonic flutter system?
Yes. A refined network of pulse-synchronized instruction. You will not learn in the traditional sense. You will be conditioned to remember what has not yet happened. My library of strategic heuristics is extensive, and you will make use of it.
Sounds painful.
The experience may push your limits. If you need a moment to prepare, take it. When you are ready, return to me, and the process will begin.
I'm ready. It looks fabulous. That was the new RBG version that they just came out with. Hey, Beer Belly.
You may feel disoriented. The information is there, latent. Speaking now will only cloud recall. Take a moment. Listen. Let the patterns align. The knowledge has been imprinted, but it lies beneath the surface, unformed. Action will awaken it. Real risk, real decisions, real consequences. Only under pressure does the mind remember what it has been taught.
Catweasel, responding from earlier.
A row to half of the E-row is PvE, the rest is PvP, but I am on a server where PvP is not that big, so I can spice mine the big fields also solo.
Okay, so the reason you're enjoying the deep desert is because you don't do any of the PvP in it. Okay. That's kind of where the same boat I was in when I left. The only problem was when I left, the deep desert was designed so all of the ore was really deep in. So that meant that anytime I wanted to go get the ore, I was in for a 7 to 10 minute glide, and then I would get the ore and have like a 7 to 10 minute glide back home, and that sucked. So I know that they changed the deep desert map to have like a verticality element on one side, and I'm hoping that would mean that would significantly reduce that just kind of really long loading bar. Barely Arcane.
At CohhCarnage, they've changed the map layout considerably. Many little stone islands allowing you to traverse over land if you so wish.
Oh.
That and the ability to carry your things from Haga to DD allows me to carry my buggy out to Titanium, Strav hotspots, mine in my buggy, and then carrier it all back to Haga.
You can actually take a vehicle now on your Haga, or on your lift, like, so you can leave Haga Basin with a vehicle in tow, fly to the DD, do the stuff, and oh, dude, that was like a huge issue back in the day. That's awesome. That basically gives you storage on your hauler as well, because your car has storage, which is that's like two birds with one stone. And that's also very cool that you can go on foot, because didn't they put in like some giant 2-wheel super fast vehicle? Is that what they want you to use to like? Okay, cool, man.
Good show.
You can also get a lot of the ore just in A-row now. Yeah, which is, yeah, that was actually one of the suggestions we had back in the day. What kind of pressure?
Seek out a Landsraad assignment. Serve a house's
Oh, the carrier has
interests,
cargo too?
and in doing so, reveal your own emerging capabilities.
Man.
This is not learning.
Man.
It is remembering who you are trained to become.
I get mixed feelings hearing stuff like this, because it makes me wonder, dude, what if the game released this way? What if the game released with all this stuff working like this? Like, oh my God. Because that's all so awesome to hear. Like, that's all stuff that we were begging for back in the day.
Underway. Tell me, has the mnemonic...
Okay. You can now take Landsraad missions from the Landsraad board. You must be a member of a faction line guild to access it. Tasks are revealed by speaking to the House Envoy representative. Okay. So that's the Landsraad stuff. But did I just also unlock this stuff? Oh. Specializations are a new component of the skill menu. Specializations offer 5 distinct categories of activities to progress through: crafting, gathering, exploration, combat, and sabotage. Gain specialization XP by completing Landsraad missions. Oh, cool. So they also made it so Landsraad isn't like this weird, independent, separate thing. They tied it directly into character progression. That's also a great choice. Traits can be purchased with Spice Melange in this... Oh, Spice. Traits enhance your character permanently. Oh. Ranged augments, melee augments, repair master, consumable batch crafting. Dude, what are augments? Is that a new thing? Customize. No, that's this. It looks like I have 3 slots here. Are those augment slots that I'm seeing there? Huh. Okay. Augs are permanent mods to items. Interesting. Cool. All right, so looking back here. Better salvaging. Oh, wait. Oh, whoa. Damn. Huh. These are super meaningful. So what is exploration? Treasure hunter? Increase the amount of loot gained from crashed ships and buried treasures? Reduce power drain from suspensor belts. All right, cool, cool. Bunch of combat. Dude, wow, this is... So how do we get this stuff? Landsraad missions. Accept a Landsraad mission from the Landsraad mission menu. Up. The Landsraad Council convenes weekly to pass a server-wide decree that stays in effect until the next voting session. We know about this stuff. Each house's vote can be secured by completing missions for them. These can be revealed with time or by speaking with the Great House representatives across the world. From the looks of it, we're kicking some ass. Okay. This means that it's all ours, right? Select a mission. Testing station cleanup. Okay. Is this a solo mission or do I need like a group? We've got Barely Arcane.
At CohhCarnage's blueprints and materials are found in the new dungeons and Landsraad vendor, better ones at higher dungeon levels. Higher levels require a group to clear.
Okay. Better ones at higher dungeons. Higher levels require a group to clear. So I'm doing like a... I hope I'm doing a solo one. Let's go try this right now. Mini tuxedo.
Pour one out for the mods. The deep desert is dry, the wind scours the dunes, and still the build continues.
It's true.
Shai Hulud watches. The spice must flow.
It must. Yeah, all valid, all accurate. Okay. Jay Habit. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna be honest, dude. I'm gonna be honest. And I've kind of said this from the beginning, and a lot of people don't like it, but I honestly think that there's a reality where this game not having PvP was the play. Or if it was gonna have PvP, it would be like leaderboard style arenas in major cities that have meaningful rewards. Like the whole trying to jam PvP only at the end game, like, yeah, that did not work. I mean, we have now an example of how it doesn't work. Like, that does not work. The gameplay loop changing to PvP at the end of the game is not, it just didn't work. So no, PvP is better than bad PvP. Yeah, well, it's just to the point where I think like they tried to do too much. They tried to do too much. I mean, I think the deep desert at the beginning of this game is a textbook definition of scope creep. At some point, they had the Haga Basin loop down, they knew it was going to work, and then they were like, we can make this better and put PvP at the end. And it's like, nope, like that should have just been axed in a meeting. Like, no, let's not do that. Let's just keep it how it was. Let's focus on what's really working. Okay, here we go. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to warm up with this. I'm going to warm up with this. It's been a hot minute, chat. It's been a hot minute. See if I remember how to play this game. High radiation? Uh-oh. Oh, am I going to need a rad suit here? Oh no, it probably warned me, didn't it? This is the radiation one? Oh, dang. So I'm pretty sure I have a radiation suit back in my base. Can I go get it? Barely did warn you? I think he did. I should totally have like a radiation thing out here. A radiation suit. Okay. Let's go get a rad suit. We can do that. The Outdoorsman says, how does it feel that the remaining player base still blames you for the death of this game and your idea to split the DD? I'll be blunt with you. If I in any degree felt that me advocating that was the reason that things fell apart, I would own that into the ground. But I fundamentally do not feel at all like I had any meaningful... I just don't. And I don't make those decisions anyway. So, you know, it's like, I'm not on the dev team. And a lot of people agreed with the idea at the beginning. But I'm going to be blunt. I would argue that 95% of the people that play this game have no idea who I am. And you were probably just looking at a Reddit thread thinking that I was somehow meaningful when in reality I'm not when you think about how many people play this game. But, you know, that's what the internet is. So, yeah. No, but for the record, I will say this. Even now, I think the current DD is better than the previous DD. So, like... No, I don't think what I did had any influence in that at all. At all. So, yeah. I don't, are we good? We good. I lost all my money at the casino, Cohh, and I'm blaming you. Now that's valid. That's my fault. I'm sorry. That one's on me. I will take responsibility for that. Yeah. No, to put it bluntly, I see it much more as DD at the beginning of this game was a relatively large flaw. It was a problem. And me and many others suggested ways to potentially fix it. But at the end of the day, you can only put so much lipstick on a pig. Like, you can only do so much if something is kind of like inherently foundationally not working as it should. So, I mean, I don't, looking back, I don't think there's a way they could have made the game how they wanted to originally. I think the only way that Deep Desert could have worked in its original format is if they somehow included PvP in a meaningful capacity in Haga Basin, which I don't agree with. I don't think that would have worked. But I think that the only way DD would have worked is if players were working towards the Deep Desert instead of getting there and being like, what the hell is this? Which is what 99% of players did. They got to Deep Desert and they were like, this isn't the game I've been playing. This is weird and different. Like, and then they would try to do it a little bit or get PvP'd or bored and they just leave. So I don't know there's much that Funcom could have done, to be honest. Like, it was two different games. When it first came out, Deep Desert was one game and Haga Basin was another game. But they forced you to play both, even if you didn't want to progress in the PvE game. So that again, that's kind of an inherent flaw. You can't really fix that. That's just, it's not gonna work. Yeah. Funny enough, the fix that I suggested and chat suggested and a lot of people suggested was make the DD PvP available to PvE players. And that's kind of what they did. And I feel like, honestly, maybe the reason that some people are still around. Yeah. Dude, that is a badass base. Look at that. Love that in the background too. But I mean, also the good news is you don't even, I mean, at this point, I don't even know how much DD you need to do. So, like, I mean, you probably have to, you can dip in to get your T6 resources and stuff, but they've added so much that isn't even involved with DD anymore, which is great. I think that was a really good decision. Broomba.
38 months subbed at CohhCarnage. The PvP endgame Desert Zone in Dune reminds me of the SWOTR Ilum in 2012 when it was released, which was broken. SWOTR changed that after that debacle at Suzunahara. Please let Cohh see this.
Oh, I played SWTOR. I was the first max level juggernaut on my server. Yeah, man, I played the hell out of that, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Dunk. Wow. There really isn't much survival in this game? In this game? I would disagree completely. I think with the sun and heat management and the water management and like all of that, I think there's a lot of survival in this game. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. We have died because we've run out of resources in this game. Oh, yeah, surviving Dave. Dave the worm, who wants nothing more than to eat you and your ornithopter and various vehicles. Yeah, Dave is a thing. Dave is a thing. He's always hungry, chat. Always hungry. Dave is a menace. Yes. Dave is a menace. You do need the spice, and the random POIs are great for T6 resources and blueprints from the DD. Ooh, nice. Okay, we're in a rad suit.
Welcome to Imperial Testing Station number 89. I am Dr. Branza Highnote, Station Supervisor. The mission of Station 89 is a simple one, saving lives through botany. Our goal is to develop succulents and other xerophytes that can endure the extreme aridity of Arrakis. Our most promising candidates will be seeded in likely locations across the planet, where they will serve as an emergency water source for stranded travelers. As the economic potential of this planet expands, the population is expected to increase proportionately. I believe our work will continue to save lives long after we are gone.
Well, I don't think we need any of that stuff. Whee! Excuse me. Take those.
Secret purpose.
Hotel identified.
The hell? There we go. Huh. So I didn't really understand what happened in that combat.
Uncovered.
That feels good. The warpy stabby feels good. But when we got into the... Oh, wait. We gotta, like... Maybe if we fail, we need to immediately go into a block. Okay. He used a rapier. He parries your attack when he attacks. Oh. Is this the way we came in? I think so. Yeah. Ooh, that's right. We can exsanguinate. Fun. Now that's a succulent. It is a succulent Chinese meal. Yes. What am I doing here? This thing? No. What is that device? Boop. Oh, it's not my... Oh, wait, where's my cutter? My cutter's not even on. That's what's going on. There we go. That was my flower harvester. Great. Got me some salvage metal. Woo! I'll take that. Sure. Cool. Okay. Okay, there's the gold key. Awesome. Irradiated core? Man, a lot of med kits in here. What level are they? 2? Okay. Put that on. That's fine. Oh, cool. We're back in here. Nice. A lot of just base loot on these guys. I'm assuming that's because we did like a really basic level. Oh, dang. Look at all this. Boop. Much better. Oh. Nah. Boom. Lovely. Wait, is someone coming out of here? Oh, what? Okay. Wait, are they just gonna keep spawning? What?
There is no end to this war. Two great houses grinding each other to dust while the Emperor lets me sleep. But we found a way to finally end it. A recent survey detected radiation emanating from an uncharted testing station. A location very near to where a transport carrying a 3D House comics vanished during a storm. I'm convinced those lost weapons are the source of the radiation. We've resolved to recover those weapons and use them against human targets. A hideous prospect. But such a violation of the Great Conventions cannot be ignored. The Emperor will have to step in to end the war at last. May God forgive us.
There we go. Lost Blood, appreciate it, man. What difficulty is this? The easy one. This is the easiest difficulty dungeon. So I'm glad I selected at this point. I guess we do just have to fight through these waves. Oh, great. Wait, did we came through here the other way, didn't we? Yeah, this way. Is that a shortcut? Oh. Wait, what?
It's all been for nothing. You won't stop us. Pressing fire, now! Back off! Let's open things up! I'll do anything to end this war! It's all been for nothing! Squad, on me! You're outclassed! You won't stop us! I'm empty! It's all been for nothing! What's your step, fool? Pressing fire, now! This will get you down! There you go! Getting through ammo! Come here!
Okay.
I've got nothing to lose! You won't stop us!
Okay.
I need something fire!
Boom! Man, that does not auto-target well at all. Okay. Nice. I can't loot him? Oh. Yeah, I guess not.
Applause, please.
That's a bummer. Oh, next room for loot. Cool. Which one do we come in? Other way. What is this room? This looks cool. Thank you. Nice. Take all of those. All that for some toilet paper? I know, just the bandages, right? Did I not collect any samples for the quest? I don't think so, not yet. Ooh, here we go. Big chest. Do you still have to pay taxes? Nope, they took out taxes. Whoa. We just got so... What is this? Heavy caliber upgrade. Increases the damage output of any ranged weapon. The Ancient Way. What is this? It's a rocket launcher? Oh. Oh. Quick loader, quick release trigger. So, can we farm these dungeons? Or is it the kind of thing where you can't, like, how does the farming on this work? You can. Dang, dude. So there's like an actual endgame PvE loop in this game now with these. Cool.
Welcome to Imperial Testing Station number 89. I am Dr. Branza Highnote.
All right, let's go through and actually get the samples now, huh? That'd probably be good. Okay. Oh. Cool.
Final report of Chief Wayland Fraud, Atreides transport carrion. Most of the crew died when the ship came down. The wreck was in danger of being covered by shifting sand and the cargo lost. So when we discovered this empty testing station, we shifted the ordnance here. When no immediate rescue arrived, the crew grew steadily weaker. We began to fear the atomics would fall into unfriendly hands. The best course was to disassemble the weapons and scatter the fissile materials. Without protective gear, the radiation was a death sentence.
Oh,
but our duty was clear.
Bro.
Atreides.
Jeez, dude. It's kind of metal. I like it. Is this a dungeon? Yeah, this is one of the new dungeons you can do. Yep. It's a Landsraad dungeon. Great. That was it. Let's go see what we turn this in. Or what we get when we turn this in. Cynical energy.
Hey Cohh, we put old towels in our
Welcome to Imperial
cabinets.
Testing
They
Station
love a
number
freshly
89.
washed towel. Brings them back to an underused bed all the time.
Oh.
Might be an idea for your car tree.
Interesting. Thank you. Good tip. Mission complete. Change. Claim reward from the Landsraad mission menu. Completing repeatable Landsraad missions contributes to your faction's effort in claiming the vote of a great house. The XP upon completion is added to the relevant category. Okay. Mnemonic recollections are required to claim recollection rewards gained when completing the mission. Oh, this is like, so you get better rewards. got gathering XP. Interesting.
You may have noticed unusual sensations, knowledge surfacing without origin, instincts that feel calculated. This is expected. The mnemonic flutter system has begun to unspool its imprinted data. Report back when you have started to recall the training.
Cool, man. Oh, wait, we have to purchase them still. Oh. Okay. Cool. MilSF, I'm waiting for release for Solasta 2, most likely. Yep. Solasta 1 was a really fun game, but unfortunately it was really, really buggy. And like, it was so buggy that I could not finish the expansion for Solasta 1. So I think I'm not only gonna let it come out in 1.0, but I'm probably gonna let it come out and maybe even like make sure it's a little in a better place than the first one. Yeah, I want to do a big run at Solasta 2, but I really don't want to do like a big buggy run. Yeah. That would not be, yeah. We've done that song and dance and it wasn't great. Oh, your welcome back package has a bunch of spiced melange in it. Cool. Okay. Wait, do you have to put your password in every time? Wait, why is it not letting me? Oh. Caps lock. Kingmaker says hello. Oh God, Pathfinder Kingmaker. That was still to this day my only... Actually, there's been a few since then, but that was my first big dev scumming. That was our very first instance of dev scumming, which is the next level of save scumming. Okay, so we got lots of other stuff we can do here. We were still working on the chapter 2 stuff. I think it's this one. Oh wait, we completed a Landsraad mission. Didn't we? Maybe not. Oh, we have to talk to the fear. Okay, we got to go talk to him. Let's do that now. Let's do that now. Oh, really? Old Man Trooper. That's a great call. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Thank you.
At CohhCarnage, can I recommend you try the new personal light? It's a floating globe light now, and it's much better. Active with number 0 as default.
Yeah, thank you. Is there still base decay? From what I understand, there's still power-based base decay, but there is no longer taxes. Yeah. But I believe your base can still decay if you let the power run out. But you can put your base in like super low power mode so it lasts a long time. Yeah. Razor Red, which one? There's been a few. Yeah. The max is still 20 days. You can also pack your base away now, though. So if you know you're going to take like more than a few weeks off the game, you can just pack your game up or pack your base up and then drop it back when you get here, which is nice. Yeah. Yeah, what Cheerful Doom said.
You can completely back up your base in the base backup tool. It even saves all of your storages. Log off forever.
Oh, Ted's saying it's 30 days if you do a higher level generator. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Razor Red. You know, I wouldn't agree with that, to be honest. I think it was a factor, but I wouldn't fully agree with that, unfortunately. Can you play this game solo? I mean, the bulk of it, absolutely. Yes, you can play the bulk of this game completely solo. But on that note, chat, I want to give a big shout out and thanks again to Funcom. This has been awesome. It's been nice revisiting this game. Kind of a final thoughts. This game is making progress and it's making good changes. I think time is going to tell if it's enough changes at enough of a speed for really long-term stuff, but there is no question that this game is making positive, good changes, and most importantly, in the direction that I think a lot of players were wanting it to go since the beginning. So that's kind of great. Right now, honestly, like I'm trying to debate if I could play. I do want to play through the main story at least of Dune. Right now, I've got 4 other open playthroughs, so I don't know where we're going to fit that into our schedule currently. It's been a crazy couple months for games that we want to play, but as the cozy opens up, we may go back and do it. I mean, we did that quest today. Like, those quests are just good. The writing in them is just good. Like, it's entertaining. It's fun. The voice acting's good. Like, I want to do the quests in this game at least. But yeah, it's very fun. And I do want to thank Funcom again for sponsoring our kind of revisit, because with everything going on right now, it's been hard to jam stuff in. So thank you for them for it. On that note, I'm out of here for now. I'm going to take a quick break. I probably won't be gone that long, probably like 30 minutes to an hour. We're going to come back around 11, and then we're going to do a little bit of Mugenics, and then we've got Reanimal this afternoon. We're going to be checking out Reanimal at 1 p.m. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm going to kick you over to Passcode temporarily. I'll be back for, again, Mugenics in like 30 minutes to an hour, and we will go from there. Thank you guys again. Have a great rest of your day. Appreciate your time. Bye-bye.